Macy's in New York. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade coming up on Thursday. I've been to many of them. I'm from New York. I know, right? The locals aren't supposed to attend the parade. No, I attend the parade. I like it. And as a matter of fact, I like when it's windy. This is terrible, but I love when it's really windy and you never know where Snoopy and Charlie Brown and all those crazy floats are going to go, those big balloons. I want it to be kind of crazy. That's just me. Is that bad? Welcome back, everybody, to American Sunrise. All right, as Americans gear up for the Thanksgiving holiday, families from across the country are coming together this week. And with that in mind, let's head out to the Embassy Diner in Bethpage, New York, where RAV correspondent and the host of Breaking Point, David Zere, is standing by. David, you found Patriots and pancakes. Good morning.
That's a great combination here. We got Jay Wainstein from the Belmore Patriots. They've been so active over the last few years, standing up for Long Island's rights here. And David, we want to ask these great people here what they're thankful for on the holidays and what are some of the issues affecting him. Can I bring on Jay with you?
Please do it. Go. We love it. Hey, Jay.
All right, Jay. You're very active. Happy Thanksgiving. What are you grateful for, or thankful for this Thanksgiving?
I am very grateful that Donald Trump got in as our president of the United States.
You're good. A report card is good for the first year?
So far, yes.
All right. So
listen, at least he's doing something, not like the other one who's sleeping in his bunker all day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We're in Nassau County here. Hundreds of thousands of commuters to New York City. Cops, firefighters, financial services people, small business owners, workers, employees. What have you seen? Because you're really in touch. Because you're right over the border from Nassau County, from New York City into Queens. What have you seen going on? What's going on with the cops?
Well, I speak to a lot of cops. I'm very friendly with them for what I do and so on. And a lot of them have been telling me come January 1st, they are putting in their resignations.
Maybe another 5,000? Could that be real?
A little bit more than that. What I'm hearing is anywhere from 15 to 20% of the police force will be retiring.
Early retirement, and a lot of them before they're vested, right?
That's correct.
What are their fears? Why? And what about other people like financial services who are commuters that you might know?
Well, the police are, like you said, not vested, so on, but they're doing it because they're afraid of what Mandani is going to do to New York City and how he's going to try to defund the police. And in regards to the financial, I'm hearing that Wall Street is giving them 6 months to determine if they're going to move out of New York City or not, which if they do, will lose thousands and thousands of jobs and put a lot of mom and pop shops out of business.
Yeah, especially local here, because they come out to like Merrick and Belmore in these areas. They support their local businesses, the diners like the Bethpage Diner, and they're already into cost overruns and problems. But I wish you the happiest of all Thanksgivings here and with the family. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. And we have Matt and Margie Coachman, Dave, here, and they're experts in real estate. They've been active with the America First Warehouse for many years, but we were talking about the affordability crisis, how to keep Long Island children to stay here. Everybody's kids leave Long Island. They never come back. Hi, Margie. How are you?
I'm good, thank
What are
you.
you thankful for this Thanksgiving holiday?
For my family and for Donald Trump,
Yeah.
for him blowing up all these boats.
And for our audience out there, Matt and Margie lost 2 children to fentanyl, which is just extraordinary. But it's a real special time here, for the Coachman family here. And Matt, you guys are in real estate here. I'm in real estate. What are some of the solutions? Come on in for a second. How do kids get into homes? It's $485,000 for the average price for a home. The average property taxes on Long Island about $7,500 as a median. How does someone get into a home?
Today, Donald Trump is talking about a 50-year mortgage, and people say, well, maybe you're going to pay a lot of interest. I say, well, if it gets you in the door, it's better than renting. You can always change your mortgage down the road.
Because the average person stays at home for about 15 years, so you have time, right?
You have time, and you have to base your understanding that houses appreciate in value. So you may not pay down your mortgage a lot, but your house will appreciate a certain amount, a certain percentage every year, and inflation also comes into play.
But you brought up a good point, too. What about going back to adjustable rate mortgages if interest rates are going to come down?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know, but they get you in the door. You can always refinance, and if you can get in at a 3 or 4% rate, with a five-year or 3-year adjustable or a wraparound mortgage. There's so many creative things you can do to help homeowners get a house, but they have to be creditworthy or you get into trouble.
Yeah, we're going to bring in more people here, Matt. I appreciate your insight on this, and we're going to get back to everybody on their insights. And I want Christian Reimer, why don't you come over here? Christian, we know for many years. He's a big supporter at the America First Warehouse as well. Very active on Long Island. What about prices at the supermarket this year? They're still going up. I saw lettuce for $4 a head yesterday. It was $1.50 2 years ago.
Yeah, I noticed that too, that they're still up there. Yeah. It's slowly, eventually the fuel prices will start coming down.
Are you confident that next year will be better?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This time next year, I think everybody's going to be singing a different tune.
How has everything impacted your family? You see people trying to make ends meet, trying to keep up, high cost of living here on Long Island?
Yeah. Food prices, gas is...
You know anyone who commutes to New York City?
No.
Okay. No. All right. Well, listen, David, we got more great people here at the Embassy Diner, and we're going to be talking to real American voices all day here, and their stories are incredible. They're the salt of the earth, the people who never ask for anything from anybody. They're the good people, tired of being told they're the bad people.
Very nice, David Zere. I know, Gina, I don't know if you had anything to add to David Zere, but anytime he's at a diner, David's in his sweet spot right there with a Patriots and a diner.
Well, I'm loving the Christmas decorations, David, but I'm thinking that the 80s music
place is amazing.
Needs to go, and they need to put the Christmas music on to match the amazing decorations. It has nothing to do with the fact that I hate 80s music to begin with. But David Zere, I wanted to ask how people are thinking about the interview the other day with President Trump and Mom Davy. What do they think about that?
Well, people are, they're concerned about being able to stay in New York. If you have a civil service job and you commute to New York City, if you're in the financial services sector here, that was a boon for local communities here on the island. So anytime there will be less commuters or people have to leave, it's going to impact them locally here. I think they realized that Trump was being gracious, and Mom Donnie's got to be the first one to slip up. Would you agree? What do you think about that? Trump's giving him the rope.
Yeah, basically. Get out there and see what he can do. Trump's got the cards, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
There's other controversies here on Long Island that are nationwide. Transgender issues in the high school, Indian mascots being eliminated from our schools, problems that many Americans are facing across the country.
Well, David Zere, thanks for being there. We appreciate it. We'll check back with you.
A beautiful diner.
Yes. Oh, it's great. We'll check back with you through the
next
hour.
It's wonderful here. Thank you so much.
Yeah. By the way, when we come back to you in the next hour, I'm curious what they think of the MTG President Trump spat. So we'll talk about that next hour if we could. All right. Thanks, David.
Absolutely.
You bet. Oh, there he goes. All right, coming up, guys, new CDC guidance on vaccines and autism that has many in MAGA jumping for joy, right, Gina? Those details next on American Sunrise.